Yeah, checking in with Tidewater Waves. Hey, like I told Biggs, like I told my homie Rob J, Billy Mercury, everybody knows being an out-of-towner, I check in. You gotta check in with Tidewater Waves. They got leaders of all kinds. I watch the interviews. If you in the 757 and you not checking in the Tidewater Waves, or you outside of Hampton Roads and you want to know what's going on in Hampton Roads, check out Tidewater Waves.
Dealing from town to town. Mr. Save your money, Mr. Have the club jumping. Got co-workers looking funny cause my trunk jump funny. Bass beat buzzing, bass beat bumping. Career still buzzing and my coffee still buzzing. Off though.
Hey, what's good, man? It's your bro Jeron, checking in with Tidewater Waves. You already know what it is.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Well, you know, we both done pulled up. I usually say appreciate you pulling up at the studio, but we outside with it, man.
So I appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yeah. Yep. New vibe. So
yeah,
you know what's new? Where we start, man? I'm gonna let you kick it off. We done talked, 3 years ago, so I think you deserve to kick off your second interview.
How you doing? Oh, for sure, man. Well, first of all, ACDC shirt for all the ministry friends. I do realize that for some people it means like after Christ the devil comes. That's not what's going on. I know they got the Highway to Hell song. That's not what's going on right now. That is not the brand. Okay, but anyway.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah.
Dope. So yeah, what's new with you, man? Last time we sat down, we, had some great discussions.
Yeah.
So where you want to take this interview?
Hey, man. I think last time we spoke, I think the coffee business was brewing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I announced it yet. But Worldview's coffee is popping off. It's buzzing. You know what I mean? Multiple albums in stores. What can I say, man? Twin girl dad. Shout out to the fam.
Congrats on that.
Yeah, and a new book on the way, man. That's an exclusive, man. Nobody knows that, okay? Except those close to me. So.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
You're a girl dad, which is, what you mentioned, father of all girls, including twins.
Yeah.
Man, what's that like? Crazy.
It's like for real, it's like a miracle every day. I've learned so much about, for real, like how to respect women and how to respect, young women and, so much about being a male. I've had to check a lot of, toxic traits, from my own masculinity, man. So it's a miracle every day, man. And plus just having, people who look like you, especially twins, is kind of crazy. So every day we just like, can't believe this happened, so.
Word.
Yeah.
Dope. So what motivated you? What motivated you to start your $1 million business plan event?
And shout out.
Go ahead.
My bad. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. How can others benefit, from that campaign?
Yeah, and firstly, shout out to everybody who was supposed to be a part of the event. The first event didn't kick off because of unforeseen circumstances, but it was gonna be a big event, man. Because I started the coffee business, had some success, and then I was like, dang, I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to grow it. I don't know how to manage it. So I reached out to some business leaders, took a year off, and one thing they told me was like, the starting point for a business, like the first step, is really to reach $1 million for the business to survive.
Word, yeah.
And I was like, dang, for real? And when they was just giving me all these strategies, I was like, man, I gotta share this with family and friends who have businesses and people around me that are business minded, that wanna, take their story and flip it, or take their assets or their homes or they money and make it double. And that's where it came from, so.
Dope. So yeah, your brand features, man, both coffee business, becoming a local star, KC, Kansas City, VA. How have you managed to excel in, these different areas and regions? And, what, I guess, advice could you offer to aspiring entrepreneurs, creatives, and local stars?
For sure. It started in KC. We had sold out shows for acting and different things like that. And I noticed that my reputation was like going crazy because I was a rapper, because of sold out shows, because of all these different things. And somebody asked me for an autograph, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a cheat code. So the cheat code for aspiring business people and entertainers is to be a triple threat, number one. So acting, modeling, rapping, whatever the case may be. And number two, to figure out how to systemize it. So to figure out how to make it work without you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's basically what you see with the coffee business, with the music. You don't want everything to be so dependent on your labor.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, speaking of the coffee business, what inspired you to venture into this industry, and what, I guess, factors have contributed to, your success?
So that's funny, man, because it started off just for fun. I was having coffee imported from different countries, and wifey was seeing them, and, we talking pounds. And, up to, I don't know, maybe like 100 something pounds, of green seeds.
Coffee is big business.
Green beans. So they wasn't even beans yet, coffee beans yet. Roasting them, all that type of stuff. But then I started seeing similarities with the drug game. And I was like, hold on, we get in the country. I didn't know how to start a business. People was telling me I should start a business, so I hit up the importer who I was getting the plug, you know what I'm saying? And they was like, oh, well, we got some tips for you and stuff like that. And then it popped off like that. And then we automated that thing so that it can work without me. But yeah, it started off from the street game and just learning how to take those skills we learned from the streets and how to legalize them. You know what I'm saying? So,
dope.
Hey, man.
So in terms of collaboration seems to be a key.
Yes.
How do you envision organizations, collaborating with your brand for the benefit of public engagement? Yeah,
man. I mean, it's funny because in the last Tidewater Waves interview, I said this too, but to businesses, to recreational organizations, I mean, to ministries, I think across the board, it's pretty unanimous that hip hop and music is ahead of pop culture. We kind of lead pop culture, and a lot of the people that they're serving in the community are in that culture. They're a part of pop culture, so why would you not connect with leaders who can help with engagement and who can help highlight the benefits of your organization, your company, all that good stuff. So to organizations out there and to businesses who want to collab, it's a lot of advantages in collabing, and we can do a lot of the marketing and engagement legwork that you don't have to do because that's what we do.
Word, dope.
Yeah.
Okay. So last question, man.
Uh-huh.
I know you've been swiping at these swamp mosquitoes.
Yeah.
That's a different breed.
Yeah.
But, just want to say, you got several entertainment projects in the works.
Yeah.
Man, how do these projects resonate with you? And why should your audience listen, be excited, and buy into it, essentially?
Yeah, it's kind of like what we were talking about earlier with just being a twin dad. Like I said in one of my freestyles I did on my IG that we're the closest some people will ever get to the Carters. You know what I'm saying? And that's a true statement. It's not like we trying to boast and we just trying to be like, hey, we're, like Beyonce and Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I'm just keeping it real. This stuff that is happening in our lives is a miracle, and it's crazy. And all we doing is saying, you know, this is inspiration for us every day. So why would we not share it? So that's why I would tune in to what we got going on, because if it's inspiring us and making us go wow, then I'm sure it'll help other people. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Dope. Hey, well, look, man, I appreciate, you know, this new vibe, man. It's just,
I know, man.
Yeah, raw interviews.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Raw interviews. We gonna be. Might have to start this little series.
For sure, man.
You
hey,
know, so I know you got.
That's what we do.
Yeah, I know you got a lot to talk about. So
yeah,
let's make it happen. But
for sure, man.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you being here for it. You know what I'm saying? We got Jeron, Tired of the Waves, and we out.
All right, so these are some business tips that was passed on to me, you know, in this whole concept of $1 million business plan. So for people who want to get their freedom back, because really wealth is not about money, it's really about freedom, like how much freedom you have. That's what I learned. Some of the steps are, number one, your lifestyle is first. So you begin with the ideal lifestyle that you want. Number two, you go to a community you want to work in, people you want to work around. It's a lot of people that have businesses with people they don't even like. Okay, so you got to choose that up front. Got to choose your community. Next, you got to choose what skill and what solution you want to present to that community to say, hey y'all, this is a skill I have, this is a solution I have. And then number three, you want to systemize that thing. So you want to get it, I call it the washing machine business. You want to be able to press some buttons, walk away, and it's still going. Like my coffee business right now is running advertisements. Like as we speak, it's people seeing information from my coffee business right now. So those are the kind of steps that I learned, that I practice, that I would pass on, that would be considered like $1 million business plan. You get one product, one message, and one audience, and you run it up till you get to $1 million, and then you start branching off from there and extending it from there. That's what they told me.